Hey everyone, it's Nurse Josh again from Shoestrings. I wanted to talk a little bit today about something that's really important to me, and that is washing our hands. So, there's so many ways to get sick. You have probably heard of things like colds and the flu, and maybe now you've heard about something called coronavirus. So, with all of these things, one of the ways that we can get sick is by touching something that's dirty and then putting our hands in our mouth. There are little tiny creatures, they're called germs, and they're so small that you can't see them with your eye, but they're all around us, and especially on things that are dirty. And if we touch those and get the germs in our hands, and we put our hands in our mouth, that is a way that we can get sick. So to protect against that, there's a really amazing thing we can do, and that is called washing our hands. So you've probably had your teachers tell you to wash your hands. And the reason they do this is because they don't want you to get sick. So what are some good times to wash your hands? Really, there's never a bad time to wash your hands. But sometimes you should definitely wash your hands is any time that you use the bathroom, because your hands can get dirty, they can get lots of germs on it, and you need to wash them off after. We should also always wash our hands if we're going to be helping our families or teachers cook. We don't want to get any germs on the food that we're making for other people. And we should also wash our hands before we eat so that they're nice and clean before we touch food that's going to go in our mouth. Also, if we're coughing or sneezing, we're spreading germs around, we want to wash our hands after we cough and sneeze. And really for me, I like to make sure that I'm washing my hands throughout the day. So if I go outside, I'm coming back inside, great time to wash my hands. If it's been a couple hours and I haven't washed my hands, wash my hands. Really, you can't wash your hands too much. So how do we wash our hands? So there's a couple different steps. The first step, we're going to turn on the water. So everyone turn on the water. Shh. All right, the water's flowing. And then we're going to take our hands, we're going to put it under the water. We want to get our hands nice and wet. We're not going to get soap yet. We're just going to get our hands nice and wet, get that water all over. Then we're going to take our hands, we're going to go over to our soap dispenser, we're going to get a little soap. We're going to put enough soap in our hands that we can get it all over. We're going to take that soap and we're going to rub it all over our hands. We want the soap to go everywhere because that soap is going to kill all those germs. So we get the soap on the fronts of our hands, we're going to get the soap on the back of our hands, we're going to get the soap between our fingers. We're going to get the soap on our thumbs. And I even like to get the soap on my wrists too, just so everything is nice and clean. So how long should we scrub our hands together for? So the answer to that is it should be about 20 seconds. And an easy way to remember that it's been 20 seconds is that we can sing to ourselves while we wash our hands. And so what I like to do is I like to sing happy birthday to myself. And I need to sing it 2 times. So let's do it together. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Nurse Josh. Happy birthday to me. And then I have to do it one more time. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Nurse Josh. Happy birthday to me. So now my hands are scrubbed, they're nice and clean, and I'm ready to rinse them off. So I'm going to put them under the water again. Rinse all that soap off, get them nice and clean. And then what do we do? Because now we have clean hands, but we're going to have to touch the faucet to turn it off. And even on the faucet, there can be tons of little germs that can just get our hands dirty again. So what I like to do is I grab a paper towel, use it to dry my hands. And then after my hands are dry, I take that same paper towel and I use that to touch the metal on the faucet to turn it off so I don't have to touch it. And then I can throw it in the trash can and keep my hands nice and clean. So that's washing your hands. I hope that you are all practicing this at home, that you're keeping yourselves healthy, you're keeping your families healthy, you're keeping those people around you healthy. And if you have any questions, let us know. All right. Have a great day, everybody.